Hi everyone! It's Black Friday. So it's pouring rain here in California, which is great. I just washed my face. So we've been breathing in smoke for 2 weeks. And something interesting about that is it causes, these are what they would call allergy shiners. So if you ever get shiners like this from food or breathing in smoke or you have asthma, that's where my beautiful dark circles came from. So I decided, going along with Black Friday, that this would be fun. I'm stuck in the house. I'm going to be shopping online all day. I love Black Friday. So we have some great deals going on. I'm sure some of you are doing the same thing today. So I have a clean face, but just to show you, I'm going to cleanse with my Sunflower Creamy Cleanser. I'm going to show you, I'm going to do another peel. So I haven't done a peel since I came on live and did it before. And in my beautiful bathtub that I might be taking a soak in later. Okay, so because my skin is kind of dry, like I said, I'm in California and we've been breathing in all of this smoke and loveliness so this has arnica and it's got some good ingredients in it to actually help this area. But remember, clients with food allergies who have allergy shiners, sometimes their skin is see-through, but sometimes it's actually because they have allergies. So if it's not seasonal or asthma or they're breathing smoke in for 2 weeks, then it's something else. And I actually got my towels prepared for you this time. Hi Shirley, I can see you. Okay, so even after that cleanse, this cleanser is really healing, like really inflamed problem skin and rosacea and people that just react to everything. This cleanser is amazing. That's why I made it. And the peptide repair lotion is complimentary. I did get one little pimple there. Not much of a pimple. My skin stays pretty clear these days. Okay. So I've got my hot towels here. Hi. We're gonna get the cleanse done. So I love doing facials and peels and that kind of thing with creamy cleansers because a lot of times of the year, like this winter time, you know, clients get really dry skin and I'm all clean, so I got my turban on for you. Got all wet hair out of the way. Okay. Let's smooth those eyebrows, right? Estheticians. Hi, Monica. Okay, I just did my Sunflower Creamy Cleanser, and I was saying I have horrible allergy shiners from breathing smoke in for 2 weeks, which is now gone because it's raining. So now we're gonna tone. I'm gonna peel, and then I'm gonna do the chocolate mask, which is one of the masks that's on sale. We have some pretty good Black Friday. Some of you keep asking, what about wax and what about sugar? And we put the wax and sugar on sale early November so you guys could all buy it for your busy season, you know? Okay, so we're gonna tone. I love the Ultimate Age. I love all of our toners. This one smells really good and it has a lot of actives in it. So it has apple stem cell, resveratrol, rose, tea, and DMAE. So you tell your client, hey, we're starting the treatment process with this. It's not just to tone your skin. I know I look funny doing some of this, but it's the way it is when I'm working on myself on camera. Okay. Oh. So let me get my little wipes, which are down here. I did forget to take those out. I don't have my big 4x4s. I just have my little 2x2s, but the skin needs to be really dry. before you peel. Okay. Yeah, the smoke is gone for now. I'm glad it's gone too, Monica. Hi, Tony. We're doing some fun Black Friday. I'm stuck in the house because it's pouring rain here. And I thought I would show my peel and my mask. So we're doing the Mandelic peel now. I think that's the only one I have here at home. So we have 2x2s here at home, which are disposable. And this, I'm gonna feel it today. I can feel I'm dehydrated. Remember last time, and we've been getting a lot of questions about this, I was saying client skin can change like from week to week. The peel could feel like nothing, and then the same peel, they're gonna go, oh my God, it's a 4 today, and last time it was a 1 or a 2. So you've gotta really pay attention. The cheeks, this is really interesting. The T-zone has the most blood flow, so it recovers the fastest. So like in plastic surgery, if you have your T-zone worked on, it heals fast. And the cheeks have less blood flow and they heal slower. So you can peel the cheeks a lot deeper. I'm gonna need more peel. I can feel it today, like it's a 2. When I get a thicker layer on, it's probably gonna go up to a 3 or a 4. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to show you. Drop and peel, shoving peel in your face. So you need a thick layer on. As soon as the peel dries, it starts to deactivate. I have left the peel on to dry, but you take a risk doing that because no matter what the peel is, if they start sweating, it reactivates sometimes. Don't forget their décolleté. The décolleté gets just as much exposure in their neck. How many of you just do facials here and you don't include this area? Some people charge extra, but to me, so remember how I said when you peel over a breakout or like redness, it makes it pinker temporarily and then that goes away. So I don't, it's actually like a 2 or 3. Ooh, now it's going up. So if you take your peel, so this is one thing you can't do with a brush. In the scarred areas or the areas you want to go deeper and someone's not feeling it. Now don't do this to your clients automatically. Start with like 30 seconds or a minute. This is where I have an age spot coming out and I have an old scar right there. And that other one is actually going away. The one that was right up here, I can't really see it coming out anymore. So whenever you massage the peel in certain areas, it's going in deeper. So it's feeling like a 3 now on my cheeks. Okay. So I can wear a peel a lot longer than clients. And the reason is I use triple blemish control, which is a 7% fruit acid with 7% vitamin C ester, which is also acidic. I use it twice a day. So when I peel, I just don't feel it as much. Someone who doesn't use acids or they're just using it 2 or 3 times a week, the peel will most likely go deeper, okay? So, and I really want to show you, although I have to do it with my hand, but you can teach clients how to do that at home. So this peel's been on maybe 2 minutes. It feels like it's time to come off. I left it on longer last time. I told you I was dehydrated today and I knew I was gonna feel it. So I could go deeper, but that means potential downtime. It means heavier peeling. It means you could go into a medium depth peel, meaning you can get pustules, you can get rashy. It's all normal. if that happens and you go a little too deep on a client, you'll see something that looks like the pustules that come from hives, almost like blistering. All of that, that's why estheticians in a lot of states are not allowed to do medium depth unless it happens by accident. You got to warn all your clients. This could happen. So this is important with clients. First wipe, you say, okay, are you still feeling it anywhere? And they will often tell you yes. So right now I've been blowing my nose a lot from the smoke. I can still feel it around here. You always do a double wipe, okay? Let me put my other towel aside. They're down below me, so if I'm not making eye contact, that's why. So I'm actually gonna get a little bit of cold water now and do a second wipe because I can feel enough tingling all over. Typically you wanna wash your 4x4s with cold water if you have a sink and do a double wipe with water purified if possible to deactivate your peel. You can put a thin layer on and let it dry and it will deactivate, but it'll reactivate if they get warm or sweaty. So you take a risk because then the client doesn't always know how to take it off and do what they need to do, and then you're going to get into medium depth. Okay, so oh, that feels good because this is really cold. You always want to go cold. Don't use hot towels to do this. Heat opens the skin, as we know, and it pushes everything in deeper. Okay. So the mask I'm going to use, we have on sale, 20% off. Our whole store is free shipping, and we don't do that very often. So even if you don't get a discount on the hair removal products, you could always do a big order and get $50 off and free shipping, or a little order and get free shipping. But the masks are 20% off and you get free shipping. So I have a really funny giant container. My daughter uses this every night in our biggest container. She said she was going through it too fast, so we had to give, well, my husband just went ahead and gave her a sugar container full, although I explained to him that that's not quite as airtight as your jars. So my daughter gets a special. So what I'm doing is I put some mask in my hand, and then you want to add water slowly. If you add water too quick, you're not going to get a paste. You're going to end up with a really funky liquid. This is super calming and hydrating. So it won't look as thick as it should in your place because I'm using it at home, but this has vitamin C, so I can feel this. This is making my skin a little bit tingly again, which is okay for me. The reason is cacao is full of vitamin C. Vitamin C can be like a peel in itself. Did you guys know that? Our 18% vitamin C is very acidic. So, you know, people are getting some level of exfoliation from their vitamin C. So you don't want this to dry. So if it's on a real thin layer like this at home, you tell your client it's 5 to 7 minutes, but when it starts to dry, they either need to put paper towels over it or wet their fingertips and keep it wet. This one actually holds the water pretty well. It's the coconut milk, and it works very well. So now I look really funny. People have said I look like I have something else on my face, but it's a chocolate face, not another kind of face. One of my friends teased me about that last year using this peel. So this smells really good. It smells like a candy bar. My daughter is 9 and she uses it every day in the shower, and she says her skin has really changed with it, and she just can't go without it, and she doesn't love the masks that don't smell good. And people who are reactive and really, really sensitive can use this mask. I have an esthetician at our spa. Oh, Jonah. Yeah, I know. Faces love this because it's so hydrating. You wouldn't expect that, but it's super hydrating. Then there's caffeine. Speaking of that, my eyes are suffering right now from all the smoke, so I'm mixing a little bit more. But because I poured water instead of dropped it right on it, I got a little too much, so I had to add a pinch more of the mask. Let's put this around here and see if you guys can see a difference. I'm sure you will. So the vitamin C, and this is gentle, so a lot of our serums and masks, they can go right around the eyes, but there's some that you can't. Obviously a peel, you can't. And you know, some of the serums are kind of active, like the vitamin C I could use every day around my eyes, but not every client could. So let's do a little massage-y for my poor little eyes. So you can do this at home. See, I don't know if all of you know, but I have been a massage therapist for 18 years, and I practiced for 10 years. I have fibromyalgia and very bad body issues, and I was barely doing massage when they changed the hour requirements in California. And although I had the hours, I just stopped doing it on clients because it was hard on my body. I still do a form of vibrational medicine, I call it. So I'm a healer at heart, like many of you, I'm sure. Okay. Stock up on the masks. I'll go over that again. So this has got cacao, which has caffeine for flushing out the capillaries, getting new blood into the skin. The cacao has a lot of antioxidants, and it also has vitamin C, a lot of vitamin C. So this is starting to dry, so that's the time that it's time to take it off. Okay, I gotta wash my hands because they're full of masks. That's how it'll be at home. Sometimes tell your client to go and do this in the shower, the messy ones, like the Hungarian mud. So this also has coconut milk. And the coconut milk is where all of the hydration comes from. And the coconut milk is also antibacterial, but it does not break you out. Coconut oil breaks you out. I see debates all the time for acne that drive me nuts about coconut. Okay, look at my eyes. I think that looks better. So not only did I massage them, but that caffeine and vitamin C. Now keep in mind I'm really fair, so I'm not the fairest of all, but you know, I'm pretty fair. So I'm see-through. Let me see. See that? If you can see veins all over like that, I mean, that's just my regular capillaries. There's still chocolate all over me. There we go. If your client has this, that means you're gonna see through their skin. Some of my face, I'm gonna look to my right here because I can't see. With the comments, they pop up on half the camera and I can't see what's going on, especially when I'm demoing something. So the coconut milk is super calming and hydrating, and the combo, you know, smells amazing. It's great for Christmas. It's great for the holidays, and Valentine's Day is gonna come up before we know it. Okay, so here we go. Now, their skin doesn't look, after a peel, their skin's not gonna look completely normal. I gotta readjust here because I'm moving around, my towel's falling off my head. Here we go. So we're gonna tone again, but you can see my skin now it'll flush a little bit, but by the time they come home, then, you know, or even leave a whole full facial, their skin's gonna be almost, in fact, it'll be glowing that day. Okay, that was the anti-age toner, and I explained these start the treatment process. They have active, so toners that are just plain rose water or something. Rose has some benefits, but when it's just plain and doesn't have actives, it doesn't really start the treatment process in the same way. So toners are really important. I notice a difference in if when I have tested on clients and myself using and not using toner, there's actually a change. Well, at least from my active toners, there's a change in their skin. So now we're putting on 5% peptide plus resveratrol. The mask that's the best for evening skin tone is the question. It's best to couple the masks with other things, but actually the chocolate mask is a really good one for that. You know what's better? Taking oxygen, poop. I should have done that for you guys. If you can wait here for just 1 second. Let me see. Oh no. My oxygen is in the other room. I took it out of here. So we're just gonna put the peptide on, but the oxygen elixir and the 100% oxygens, those are the most brightening. So if you're gonna mask, you wanna choose the mask that has vitamin C's. Let's see. Lavender will not be particularly brightening. The Hungarian will not. The Manuka mask is brightening, but it's very active. It has a natural hydrogen peroxide. So everything with oxygen is what's gonna brighten up their skin, if that makes sense. You wanna be careful peeling and using oxygen though. They're both really active. So you have to make sure your client's skin can handle it. There's the 5% peptide repair lotion. And my squalane I also have out in my living room for some reason, I think. Yep. I may be coming out with a silver toner as well. It's like a healing toner that you can use with when you do deep treatments. Silver is unbelievable in the right forms. It helps with all kinds of issues that might be going on with your client's skin. So actually after the mask, this lotion is pretty light, but it's fairly hydrating. So ideally you put 2 drops of squalane on top to seal that in, and before your chocolate mask you put some oxygen or squalane, because most people don't have acclimated skin, quite as acclimated as mine. I can feel everything still around my nose because I've been blowing it, you know, from all the smoke around here. So make sure you restore their barrier after the peel. My skin is what you would consider sensitive sometimes, but once it's acclimated to everything, it does really well with treatments like this. So somebody who has reactive, you know, rosacea type skin, you have to acclimate them slowly on neutral, non-reactive products, and then add in the acids and those kinds of things, because there's disagreements about what actually causes those issues. I personally think it's not just on the surface of the skin, that it's inside the body. It's like eczema and psoriasis. So people who are sensitive and reactive, they have internal inflammation going on. There's a lot of sugar and a lot of, stuff in our diets that cause inflammation naturally, especially like dairy products. Milk means mucus, is what I always tell clients, and they seem to get that. So the more internal inflammation they have, the more reactive their skin is going to be. It's usually not just that way, and it's completely mysterious. It can be shifted back into health. Okay, Black Friday shoppers, you get out there and get all the deals. I know I'm going to be online doing lots of shopping this week. And there's a nice peel for me for the holidays. I was behind on my peels. You can see I needed to do my peel. I had a couple little breakouts, but I'm one of those people who's working out now, and these were sweat breakouts. So if someone sweats and they don't wash their face and they're prone to acne, I had stage 3 acne. People don't believe me, but the evidence is there when you really look. And I have some photos. I just never got good pictures of it because I was an esthetician at the time, and it didn't occur to me to document it. I just wanted to get rid of it. So, my kids opened my door, and my furry friends have infiltrated my room. Sugar, let's say hi, Sugar. Come here. Here's Sugar, who we named after the sugaring line. What do you say? You say hello. Yeah. Today, I shouldn't touch my face on her face, but today she has stairs to get up on my seat, and we move them so it's like the stairway to nowhere. The stairs to nowhere. And so she climbed to the top of the stairs and didn't fit on them and was trying to fall asleep. It was her way of begging to move the stairs so she could lay on the couch. Say hi, Sugar. Sugar, you need a facial. Say, I get a facial in my folds with the silver. Yeah, does that feel good? She gets silver treatments in her folds and baby wipes. That's her facial, right? Okay. Happy Black Friday from Sugar too.